Yeah, this is going to be the short part. The long part is going to be extras because it's a lot of rebuilding. Now, here's where I'm checking something out. First of all, I didn't realize I had a couple of destroyed mutfruit trees here, but I guess nobody's messing with them anyway, so you got me. But they're there anyway. Now see, in the new version of this mod, that's where the that's where this thing is. The mod author, for some reason, moved the root cellar from here to over there where those mutfruit trees are. I'm not sure if I remember why he said he did it, but he did it. So I know that the version that I'm using now is newer than this one. Although he also said he was going to try to do something with the radioactive water, and it's like, yeah, he didn't yet. So, and that's the thing with a lot of these mods on the Nexus. They make them, and they, keep them up for, a couple of months, and then they move on to something else, and you're stuck with whatever you got. So if you don't like it, too bad. Write yourself a new one. Which, that's why there's all of these other mods floating around that take advantage of different mods. So but that's in a series that I haven't even begun editing videos for yet, and it's not like I'm that far in it anyway. That would be the Second Coming of Will. Ooh, that sounds like the name of a channel. The Second Coming of Will. Since he's already done the Mojave, maybe Will 2, the sequel? I don't know. It's just silly though. But he's on a newer machine that is set up as a secondary computer. So that means I have to shut down the primary to use the secondary because they're hooked up to the same monitor. Which, I can do. It's not hard, but I just don't do it very often. Maybe this weekend I'll find some time to get some stuff done. Unfortunately, what I have to do next is get rid of the raiders at the Corvega plant. I'm like level 2, maybe 3. If you remember your first playthrough of Fallout 4, level 2 or 3 is not very good. I don't have any spectacular weapons yet. I have a short hunting rifle. I'm still actively using pipe weapons. But I do have level 1 of gun nut, so maybe I can turn that hunting rifle into something closer to a sniper rifle. We'll have to see. But that's a different playthrough. We're worried about what we're doing here. As I've been talking while she's busy unloading stuff, I really should have just fast forwarded through this, Oh well. Still, it's short since I cut out a lot. I tried doing an edit of this with the by quadruple speed on the building parts, and the original was like an hour and a half long. and the edit was almost as long, so it's just really long. But anyways, here we are replenishing our Nuka Nuke stock. There we go. We have a lot of Nuka Nukes now. That's a big reason why I keep the Nuka-Cola Quantums, so I can make Nuka Nukes. Although, at this stage of the game, there's not anything that really needs a Nuka Nuke. And once again, I pick up the first thing. We're going to stash our Nuka Nukes in here. Why do I have 8 Nuka Nukes? I shot off 3 of the Nuka Nukes. Oh, that's weird. If I go back down to Swan's Pond, is he still going to be there? Oh, who knows? Anyways, I've decided that, yeah, I'm just... I couldn't hit Swan with a Nuka Nuke in VATS. So clearly I need to do something to help my VATS. I don't need that though, not yet. Although I still have a lot of specs I can add up yet. Robotics expert. I don't really need to, I don't really want that. I don't want it ejecting, I really don't want it ejecting spent cores to blow up behind me. That just sounds like trouble waiting to happen. And since I do use non-automatic pistols, it might be a good idea to boost my skill in that a little bit. Faster reloading could be nice. Oh, goody. I get more action points now. I'm not sure why I did that. Better criticals. Critical. No. Yeah, I decided to go with this. It might be useful sometime. Not exactly sure how it's going to work, but we'll see. Alright. I have some repairs to make, so let's make some repairs. I was kind of thinking that it might be nice if I could get at least one of my settlers to be in power armor at the Boston airport. But I don't know if you can assign a settler. But it did occur to me that if I put an empty suit of armor down there and gave one person a fusion core, should they get attacked, he would jump into the power armor. So I may do that with the guard someday. Give him, okay, 18 here, 78. Grey Garden is bots. Overland Station, 13 and 77. That's not real great. Fairline Hills, 20 people at 88. That's pretty good. Somerville Place is 5 at 81. And Egret Tours is 18 at 86. There's still nobody new at Jamaica Plain. 6 people at Warwick. I need to find a way to get from Warwick to Jamaica Plain, I guess. But we're going to the Boston Airport, not the ruins. 13 people at 82%. Okay. So, I have been saying for months.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
Yeah. I've been saying for months that I was going to turn these into a single building. One long building down one side and two smaller buildings on the other side. Well, today is the day we're going to do that, because I'm at a stage in the game that it doesn't really matter. I can go ahead and waste time. I can go ahead and waste 2 in-game days on rebuilding everything here. But I gotta warn you, completely rebuilding a settlement is a lot easier before you fill it with people, because after you fill it with people, it gets a little tricky. As you'll see in the other video where I'm actually doing the building. Okay, so see, I thought that the rugs were lined up on the concrete seams, but they apparently aren't. Oh, great, that's going to always stay there. That's going to always stay there. And unfortunately, so is that one. So that means it's going to be smack dab in the middle. And it's always going to be there, even if it hasn't rained for days. So. Alright, so if this is... Okay. So I'm basically lining up because I'm going to build a wall, try to build a straight wall across the back here, and that'll be the starting point for everything else. But again, you're not going to see that in this video. Sorry. I'll put a little link to it up here on the screen somewhere. And for those of you who watch your YouTube on TV sets like I do, I'll put it in the end cards too, so you can, when you get to the end of this video, you can just click on it and go right to that one. It'll make it easier for you. Many hours later. Okay, the next day. I was thinking about trying to clip in one of those SpongeBob SquarePants clips, but this is better. Okay, so as you can see, it has been done quite a bit.
Day of hard work. Never changes.
And we're going to try to get a better look at things, which isn't going to happen with the rad storm coming in. Oh, lovely. Okay, well, as you can see, I put my guard
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
under a cover. I moved the admin person over there. We have supplies and armor. We have a clinic here.
Yes?
We have a greenhouse. And we have a few more bits out there. We have our bachelor officers' quarters. We have the mess hall. We have our squires. And the one isn't sitting in his desk because it's too close to the wall. And this is the bachelor enlisted quarters. They don't get quite as nice beds, because that's the way it goes. And there's our admin person. I may add a chair or two in there for her. Alright. So we're going to hop up to the Prydwen to see if we can see anything better. And it's like we can't see anything. Not with this red storm going on. It's like you can sort of make out their existing base down there. Yeah, you really can't see anything. It's just horrid.
Not sure I like the idea of the Minutemen having so much firepower.
Yeah. Okay, so while we're here, I go to see if Scribe Nariah has any more of the nifty little formula.
Next time you're running off, how about you invite your brothers and sisters to the party?
Excuse me, Scribe Nariah.
Have you collected any blood samples, Sentinel?
Have you synthesized any more of the X-111 compound?
Not yet. I still need a few more blood samples before I can create another batch.
Skip.
Remember, keep bringing...
And here I forget or don't realize that I haven't got any
Scribe Nariah.
Have you collected any blood samples, Sentinel?
of those.
Yes. Here you go.
Is this some sort of a joke? I don't know what that is, but it certainly isn't a viable blood sample.
Oopsie.
Do you have any or not?
Guess not.
No, sorry.
Drat. Well, maybe next time. Remember, keep bringing me samples.
We'll skip that again. Alright. Well, I was just trying to kill some time so that waiting for the rad storm to pass, since I can't see diddly squat with the rad storm going on. So we'll go. And looking out of Elder Maxon's window, it doesn't look like it's finished yet. Oh, great. Oh, well. It should be ending soon. Oh, hey,
You're more resourceful than I thought.
look, it's clear. We can see again. Huzzah. So let's come out here and take a look. Okay, well, you see the two buildings, and you can almost see the greenhouse from here. It's a nice high up vantage point, but it's too far over. Yeah, there goes that. There goes the provisioner from Mechanist's lair. And there's my people going to work in the greenhouse. So you do, in fact, you sort of see something. But we're going to take the shortcut. Because what's the point in flying down when it just makes everything longer? So I decide, well,
It should have been the Brotherhood dealing the final blow to the Institute, not the Minutemen.
I have temporarily forgotten
Never expected the Minutemen would be capable of taking out the
how to
Institute.
get where I want to go. It's not this way. It's over on the other side, Bill. There you go. See, I was thinking of just going up to the second floor and looking out over it from the end, which is why we're going up here. Then it occurs to me that there's this great big tower right there. Let's go up in the tower and see what we can see. I mean, it's here, it works, so let's see what we can find out.
Jammed.
Oh, bummer. Oh well, it's a short lift ride anyway. Okay, here we go. Let's go out and see what we can see. We can't see diddly squat. Oh, great. Yeah, I see even less here than I do from the Prid one, because these windows are useless. I mean, really. You couldn't have at least one window where you could see out?
Terminal B.
I would think it would take more processor power to warp the image than to just show you what you wanted to see. Alright, well, we'll come out over here and we'll take a look from this vantage point. And here you can see One nice long building. And this building here, which has differences in the tile structure on the top. I don't know why. Alright, there's one other way I can look to see. I'll get an overhead view to see. So we'll come over here, and I'm pretty sure we can get up on top there. I just have to find the stairs, which are back here at the back of the building. And we'll go up. I could have tried the jetpack, but I don't think it would have successfully made it up all the way. Why were you coming from the lake? Brahmin, not known for their intelligence. Okay. So there you go, you get another look. Oh, I need to clean up the... I tried to do something there for the curve to get more space, but it didn't work out in the end, so I need to go ahead and take that bit out. And we still have the one kid not doing anything. Well, let me go ahead and do a little editing here. This is a short little bit, so maybe I go ahead and continue it. I think I do. This is just some place for them to sit beside their desks or the picnic table in the mess hall. I don't know what else I could do. Maybe put a radio in or something so they can listen to Diamond City Radio. Alright, let's move this over a little bit. Think about that, but then it may not let her in, so I bring it back. And he has sensed that his chair has been moved. And he fails to get in. And he thinks a little more. He turns around and walks around. Looks at it again, and he sits down. Yay! So we've got the kid sitting again. So they come in from the left side on the desks. Remember that, people. It's the left side desks. All right. So I'm looking at a few other things. And no, we don't go to Jamaica Plain because nothing has changed at Jamaica Plain. So there's no point in it yet. And actually, at this point in time, the video file, the original video file, is well over an hour and a half. So I decided that now is a good time to end this stage of the video and come back the next day to do the rest of it. Which I haven't done yet. Oh, yes I have. How was that for a seamless edit? And again, time passes. You don't want to sit here and watch all this. But, as you can see, I've started adding a glass canopy to everything. But I've run into a problem. I have run out of space. So now we have to do the size glitch. Basically what you do, and it seems to, according to the internet, it seems to work better with weapons. So we are going to grab a bunch of weapons out of the workshop. Apparently, the more graphically complicated the weapon is, the better it works. But we've grabbed them all, and now we're just going to drop them. That's step 2. Grab a bunch of weapons, go someplace, and drop them. You do have to be careful where you drop them, though, because you don't want to drop them someplace where they may disappear underneath something, because then you won't be able to do the next part with all of them. And the next part is to see, size bar is full. Now watch the size bar. As we store each weapon, for some reason, the size bar gets smaller. That's why this is called the size glitch, or something. Alright, we have cleared it out. And a lot more time passes. And here we have a covering. Doesn't that look nice?
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
I think that looks nice. It's not exactly terribly realistic, maybe. I need to... See, I am not done with this. Not by a long shot. We'll come up to the top here momentarily. I've been fighting to get people to go to the correct beds. For some reason, the cook decided he was going to sleep in one of the kids' beds. It's like, you know what? You guys can sleep in whatever bed you want, but don't steal the kids' beds. So there you have it at night. I may go ahead and continue that roof over because there's no reason not to. Because the provisioner never actually goes all the way in. So there's really no point in it. And yeah, see, for some reason, all of that light isn't nearly as much as the light from the other part. Go figure. So this was a waste of time. But yeah, I need to do... I think I'll continue the cover over. I need to get at least one more person in there because I was short a farmer. So we'll move somebody in there to run the armor stand. And like I say, continue the roof.
Minutemen took down the Institute? More resourceful?
And I need to, well, I don't need to, but I want to put up a sign that says BOS, Boston Airport Annex. It seems to me to be an appropriate thing. But for now, it's been a long 2 days. We're finally going to try to get some sleep. So thanks for watching, and I will put up those links for the build video once I get it done.
I'd just leave that.
And so thanks for watching. Bye now.